Hello everyone, welcome along to this fourth episode of JDQ of this week. It is Thursday the 9th of January. And thank you very much for joining me. A bit of a weird one today, really. Although this is the fourth episode, so I've already had 3 out so far. This is the day, really, that normally I'd be on Radio 2. But obviously that came to an end in the end of December. So here we are in our new home as the Thursday morning quiz. So welcome for those of you who may only be playing on a Thursday and not realise that there has been 3 episodes so far this week. Don't worry, you can go back and catch up on them at any point that you so wish. They are there for eternity. So don't worry at all. But yes, a Thursday morning. So 5 questions, as you would expect from me on the Jay's Daily Quiz, with 5 answers as well, and a tiebreaker for you later on. All sorts in there today. There is actually a question about radio. I thought it was quite apt for today, for the Thursday. The question in there about the months of the year. There's a bit of geography in there. There's a bit of nature in there as well. And a bit of music from an instrumental point of view as well. So 5 interesting questions, 5 different varying questions again for you this morning. As always, all you need to do is grab yourselves a pen and a piece of paper, or make sure you've found a way to lock those answers in to your brain, ready for when I give them in a little while. But for now, get yourselves nice and cozy, nice and comfortable and ready, and let's see how you do with today's selections. 5 questions, here we go. Your first question this morning then is this: in radio, question number 1, in radio, what does the M stand for in FM? I would assume, no, don't assume, Jay, you never know. I was going to say I'd assume it'd be the same for AM, but I'd have to look at that. But yeah, so what does the M stand for in FM? I know it definitely stands for that in FM. Question number 2 this morning: in which UK month is the longest day? So in which UK month is the longest day? The summer solstice, if that helps. Question number 3, bit of geography. Which of the following airports is actually closest to central London? Now, to clarify what I mean by central London, the measurements for central London are always taken from Charing Cross, just off of Trafalgar Square. So Charing Cross is the central point I'm taking this, and it's as the crow flies. I'm not talking about trying to drive the mad roads of London. No, this is as the crow flies. So from Charing Cross in central London to these airports, which of these is closest to central London? Is it Gatwick, Luton, or Stansted? So Gatwick, Luton, or Stansted, which of those is actually closest to central London? Number 4 then for you this morning: what type of bird is thought to typically protect the Crown and the Tower of London? So which type of bird is thought to typically protect the Crown and the Tower of London? And so then your final question for this morning: how many strings does a standard ukulele have? So how many strings does a standard ukulele have? Okay, there you go. So that is your questions for this Thursday, the 9th of January. You're going to have a few seconds to make sure you've got those answers locked in before I reveal them. So make sure you know what you're going to go with. Decide between those ones that you're not sure about, because time will be up after this countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay, so answers locked in. Here we go then. Let's see how you did with the 4th JDQ. Your questions and answers then are this. Number 1, in radio, what does the M stand for in FM? It's modulation. So it stands for frequency modulation. Number 2, in which UK month is the longest day of the year? It is June. That's when the summer solstice takes place, usually between the 20th and the 22nd of June. I think it's 21st of June this year, actually, if I remember rightly. But there we go. Number 3, which of the following airports is actually closest to central London? So in third place of this list, Stansted is 31.1 miles away. Second is Luton. So Luton is 27.4 miles away as the crow flies. Gatwick on paper is nearest, is 24.4 miles away as the crow flies. So yeah, Gatwick will get you the point for number 3. Number 4, what type of bird is thought to typically protect the Crown and the Tower of London? It is the raven. The raven. And finally, question number 5, how many strings does a standard ukulele have? It is 4. No, that's not even the sound of a ukulele. I don't know why I bother with that sometimes. It always sounds good in my head. That's probably where it should stay. Anyway, right, tot your scores up. There are your 5 answers. How did you do for this 9th of January quiz? If you've ended up on the same score as always, or if you need to separate the people, so if you ended up on the same score as always, or if you want to play this for fun, a tiebreaker question, remember, as always, nearest to this gets the point, is here for you. So your question today is this: the longest active runway in the United Kingdom is Heathrow's 9 left, 27 right. But how long in feet is it? If you've ever taken off from Heathrow, you'll know it is a very long runway. It was always something I never did when I lived in London. I always watched the planes and wanted to take off from Heathrow. But it wasn't until I got with Sarah and once I moved up here that I actually got onto a plane for the first time. I've landed at Heathrow and taken off at Heathrow many times now, but right, nearest to this end, as always, gets the point. If you still end up, I don't think you will, but if you still end up on the same score or still hard to break apart, remember, play rock, paper, scissors. But the answer is 12,799 feet. 12,799 feet long. That's Heathrow's 9 left, 27 right. So there we go. That is Thursday, the 9th of January. Thank you very, very much, as always, for playing along today. This is the 4th one of the week. There's one more quiz to come this week. Friday's quiz, that'll be available from 6 a.m. in the morning, as all of these have been. Don't forget, then, share your scores in the comments section of the podcast or on YouTube, wherever it is you're listening to or watching this, or share them on my social media platform. As always, you can find me on Instagram, which is the best place to find me. At the virtual pub quiz. That is it from me. Hopefully you did well today. If you didn't, don't worry, there's another chance to have a go at it tomorrow. As always from me, I'll see you soon. As always from me, I'll see you soon. Take care and stay safe.